Hello, friends. Welcome. I'm so glad that you're here with me today. And how's everybody doing? How are you doing today? Are you doing good? I hope so. Again, just a beautiful, beautiful, nice, hot, sunny day today. And it's a little warm. So I thought, you know what? Sometimes when it's hot outside, we really don't, want to eat something heavy. So I thought today I'm going to make something for dinner that's a little bit lighter. And it is for those of you who are health conscious and you're trying to, save some calories where you can, you're going to love this today. Okay. So what we're going to make today is deconstructed egg rolls, and they are delicious. So again, in an effort to watch the calories, instead of using ground pork, which you could do if you would like to, I'm using ground turkey, okay? And so I have the ground turkey here in my pan, and I want to say I have about, probably about 1.5 pounds of ground turkey, okay? And for those of you who have cooked with ground turkey before, you know that it's kind of blah. On its own, it really doesn't have any flavor. So we need to kick it up, okay? So what I'm going to add to my ground turkey is 1 packet of the Lipton onion soup mix, okay? So that's going to add a little bit of flavor. Let me get my scissors. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and sprinkle in 1 package of the Lipton onion soup mix, dry, okay? And then I'm going to add some cracked pepper to that. Now, here's the thing. If you do not have the Lipton onion soup mix, you could just go ahead and dice up a white onion and use like 1/2 of a white onion in here, okay? And again, that would help flavor it. And then I would, if I was not going to use the Lipton onion soup mix, I would also add additional salt to this. Now, we will be using soy sauce down the line, and we know that has extra salt in it. But again, if you're watching your salt intake, you might want to buy the low sodium soy sauce, okay? Oh my goodness, this is smelling delicious already. Okay, so then to my meat, and this is all just kind of browning, just chopping it up. So, and you guys, these little choppers are handy dandy when you're doing like ground beef, ground pork, ground turkey. They work so well to just break up the meat in your pan. And I got this one from Pampered Chef, but you could get it at Walmart, or Dollar Tree even has them, and you know, they're a lot cheaper than Pampered Chef. But I do really like Pampered Chef products. They're really great and they last forever. Okay, so to this I'm adding some garlic, okay? So just some diced garlic, and I am going pretty heavy on the garlic, okay? So I would say probably about 3 teaspoons of garlic, okay? So that's what I put in there. And again, this is going to help add flavor to our dish. And this is so, so good. And my husband, who's not a big vegetable person, I remember when we first got married, the only 2 vegetables he would eat was corn and green beans. I promise you, that's all he would eat when we first got married, and salad. But again, the salad couldn't have too many weird things, like it had to be pretty much just iceberg lettuce, tomatoes, and cucumbers. You couldn't have anything else in it. But, you know, he's come around and now he eats any vegetable. But it's all in how you do it. You just got to present it well and hide them and make them taste good. And then now he'll eat anything, even when he knows it's in there. So that's good. We've come a long way. Okay, so my turkey is getting brown. And again, you guys want to make sure that your turkey is cooked all the way. Same if you're using, you know, ground chicken, because you could do chicken in this. If you don't like turkey, you could do and that would be good too as well, and low in calories. If you were wanting to do that, you certainly could. But I want to make sure that all this turkey is cooked completely through and through. Okay, we don't want any that's not. Okay, so now I feel like I can go ahead and start adding some more of my ingredients. So I'm going to add 1 can of diced water chestnuts. Now this gives it a nice little crunch, okay? So this is wonderful to add in, is the diced water chestnuts. And if you can't find the diced water chestnuts, you can go ahead and get the sliced ones. But again, whether you're using the chopped or the sliced, you want to make sure that you drain them and then just add them in. And it adds a nice little crunch to our egg rolls. Okay, so we got our water chestnuts in, and then now I'm going to go ahead and add, this is 1 bag of coleslaw mix. Okay, now if you didn't want to use this, you could also get fresh cabbage and just cut it really fine and go ahead and put that in. Okay, so we have our cabbage going in. All right, and you'll notice that my coleslaw mix has carrots in it, but I want to add a little bit more. So here's about 1 cup of grated carrots going in, okay? So we're going to make this real healthy with all these vegetables. And, you know, if you're trying to make your meal go a little bit further, well, you know, adding in these additional vegetables just makes your meat go a little bit further too. So if you're keeping an eye on your shopping budget, that's something to remember. And then, and you know what's so wonderful about this is a 1-pot wonder. Like, you know what? There ain't no dishes but 1 pot to wash tonight, and I love that. Could even eat it on a paper plate, that fine china called paper plates. It's wonderful. Okay, so now that's all cooking up. All right, and now I'm going to start adding some of my other sauces, spices here. So this is pure sesame oil. So I'm going to do a drizzle of sesame oil in here. And it just kind of gives it a nice little sesame flavor. So we got our sesame oil. And then I'm going to add some rice vinegar, just a little bit of that. So put a little bit of vinegar in, okay. And then I'm going to add some ginger. And I'll tell you guys, this stuff is money right here. So you can buy this in the produce section at your supermarket, and it's already like all clean, pureed for you. Like I don't have to sit here and peel a piece of ginger. It's right here. So I'm just going to squeeze in, that's probably a good tablespoon of the ginger, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and stir that in. And you can smell all this coming together. Okay, and I don't think I need to use this anymore. I'm going to use my spoon. And I'm going to go ahead now and add some soy sauce, okay? And again, if you're watching your salt intake or you want to reduce calories a little bit, you can go ahead and use the low sodium soy sauce. And I'm just going to mix this all up. Oh, it smells wonderful. Okay. Oh, wow. All right, so now our cabbage is starting to wilt down a little bit. And you can smell that ginger and the garlic and the sesame. Oh, it smells wonderful. And I'm going to put a little bit more soy sauce. And again, this is to your liking. You can just put in as much or as little as you like, whatever your family enjoys. Okay, how fast was that? This is pretty much done. Okay, so all of my cabbage is wilted down, my carrots are nice and tender, and everything looks good and smells wonderful. So now I just want to show you that if you are serving it tonight, you might want to do this, which is I'm just going to put a scoop of this in a bowl. And to the top of that, I'm just adding some chow mein noodles, okay? So we don't have the egg roll wrapper, but I have some chow mein noodles, okay? So I'm just sprinkling those over the top. And then to that, I'm just going to add some diced green onions for freshness. Does that not look amazing? Delicious. So there's your deconstructed egg roll bowl, okay? Now, here's the thing. We have leftovers. So tomorrow night, we can take these leftovers and make another meal. And what I'm doing here is we have lettuce wraps. Look at this. So I'm going to put a spoonful of our egg roll mix right here in the bowl. And I'm not going to put the chow mein noodles on this, but I'm just going to add some green onion. Okay, there you go. There is some lettuce wraps. And for those of you who like things spicy and hot, you can add some of this chili to the top of your lettuce wrap. Oh my word. So there you go. You guys have to go try this. You will love it. Your family will love it. And if you're having guests over, again, it's all in one pot. It's a wonderful, wonderful meal to serve, and everybody will love it. And again, for those of you who are trying to cut back on your calories, this is perfect. This is a wonderful, wonderful meal for you to make that tastes good, and it's not like you're just eating rabbit food every day. You know, salads get old really quick. But this is wonderful because you get to have something that tastes delicious and you don't really feel like you're missing out on anything. So you guys go get the ingredients, make this for your family, make it for yourself because you deserve it. I love you guys and we'll talk to you real soon.